Excited for the evening tonight, sir?
Well, I don't think I'm going to be here till the evening. I'm just here for a particular thing. But I'll be back for the show soon.
21 designers are
Right,
debuting
right,
this Friday.
right.
Fashion is important to celebrity के लिए या फिर एक normal body के साथ?
Well, I think it's really important. I think clothes, style, fashion, everything is an incredibly important way of expressing yourself. And it's great. I interacted with some of the young designers and the sort of clothes that they're doing, the sort of styles that they're coming up with, especially for men, which is great. Because we men always complain that there's not enough for us. Except for the suit and the jeans and the white T-shirts. There's not so much that you can do. But there's great stuff that's being done, and it's wonderful to see.
So yesterday was friendship day. So what did you do on the
I did what I do every day. There was nothing special that was done. No.
So it's on Independence Day, sir. It's on 15th of August.
Yeah, it's great. There's nothing in particular that I plan to do for Independence Day, but it's wonderful. Obviously, it's great to live in a country where there is freedom and there's freedom of speech and creativity and the ability to express your thoughts, and hopefully that freedom shall be continued and it should not be clamped down on.
So you're building a muscle. So is it for some reward or something?
Well, yes, it is for something, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
So what is it all about?
Well, it's an action film that I'm working on. So yeah, I can't tell you with it. नहीं भाई, मरवाओगे तुम? Well, I'm actually growing my hair for a film. Yeah, and this is the most comfortable way to wear it, besides the turban. There is something that I've been working on for the last couple of years. It's a musical, but again, it's not something that I'm at liberty to talk about right now. भाई मेरे हाथ में नहीं है ना. Secret, no secrets are not in my hands. Well, hi, this is Kunal Kapoor wishing. Which camera should I look into? All I can't. Hi, this is Kunal Kapoor wishing everybody a really happy Independence Day. Freedom is the most amazing thing that you can have. Please value it and express that freedom with the most amount of integrity that you can. Thank you.
Thank you. What is it all about? It's about Lakmé Fashion Week and Divya's debut. Divya Reddy is the designer, and I'm very, very happy to wear what she's designed. She's debuting at Lakmé Fashion Week in Mumbai later in the month, and this is part of, she has a very sort of young approach, I think, to fashion. She's got a little bit of a fusion element to it as well, because there's a modern silhouette to a traditional outfit, which is of course a lehenga, but you can see there's no dupatta. It's got a bit of a trail. It's in a lighter than usual color because she's embraced a sort of pastel color theme, which I like because peach is really one of my favorite colors. And she's here to tell you more about the collection, but I'm very happy to be her muse today. I want to say that yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to Lakmé. It's almost synonymous with fashion, Lakmé Fashion Week, and a lot of designers look upon Lakmé Fashion Week as a great platform to debut and to showcase whatever their new collection is. I've had an opportunity to walk for LFW for many, many years, and I'm looking forward to walking this year as well. Today? No, we had a fight. We were taking selfies in the lobby. Who had a fight? Someone had a fight? No, I know what happened. I came here thinking I had to get ready over here, but I had to get ready at the Four Seasons. So I got out and came into the lobby, and then I was telling my driver, "Kahan pe laaye ho mujhe? Four Seasons leke jao." So it was hardly a fight. On the professional front, I'm looking forward to, inshallah, a Diwali release for Ghayal Returns. Ghayal once again it's called. So that will happen. And then October 31st had a really successful screening in London on the actually at the end of last month. So we're looking forward to hopefully an October release of that film. So 2 releases and fingers crossed. Well, I mean, nobody's approached me with a biopic, but I think biopics are very interesting. I'm a student of history, so I like anything that has a bit of historical accuracy. I like, there's people I've found very interesting people. When obviously I'll have to play a woman, I imagine. So when I think of women over the years, I think Indira Gandhi is a very interesting character. Thank you. Where's Tushar?
What are we here for? Of course you can. You can ask us both whatever you want. I can't hear anything you're saying. Is someone here to ask about the clothes? Is someone here to ask about the clothes? Oh, okay. Sure. What do you want to know? Freedom? Okay. To you? Freedom is my ability to be able to express myself in whatever way I want to. I choose to do it through my clothes, like I'm doing today. And on Sundays, I do it through song. Thank you. I'm very grateful to have been a part of it for at least 4 out of those 15 years. Yeah. Anything else? Really? Come. Okay. Tell me when. Priyanka.
But they're not asking. You should talk about your collection. If anybody's asking. Which one? You're asking.
Okay, just come here. Come on,
where do you
so
want
that
to
you can hear.
There. So what is Azadi for me?
Come closer so that you can hear, yeah.
Well, freedom, I think it's freedom of speech, the most importantly. So when you have the freedom to give your opinions, when you have the freedom to speak your mind, say what you feel, I think that's the most important thing. And of course, at the end of the day is how you feel from inside. So I think it's all got to do that. But I think speech is the most important thing that one needs to have, and that's something which I don't think anybody should ever take from anyone. One should always have the freedom of speech and to speak its mind out.
Thank you. All right? All cool?
Next one. God, I'm dying in this jacket of yours right now. It's so hot.
I'm just dying without it.
You're dying without any jacket.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry. Let's just take the photo.
Say what you have to say, Sonia. Well, I think it's always good to have celebration of fashion, and I'm delighted to be here as a muse for my very dear old friend Urvashi Kaur. We go back a very long way, and I've always enjoyed her sensibilities of portraying women as empowered, as strong, as individuals who are not afraid to speak out, and that's who I am, and that's what Urvashi's clothes have made me always feel.
Thank
Over
you.
to you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you can ask the next question.
Well, I'm enjoying being an entrepreneur. I have co-founded a tech startup that makes fitness apps. Our first app, first run came out 2 months ago. In addition to that, I run a production company that makes interesting digital television content. And of course, I do enjoy acting, but reading scripts is what the real challenge comes down to. And I haven't really found an interesting script so far. Of course, it's a huge challenge to be an independent filmmaker and try and match up to the marketing blitz that bigger studios and bigger producers put up. But then that's the nature of the game. You can't be in the game and complain about the rules. You know what the rules are. You have to play them by with the rules. There's no other way around it. Yeah, sure. There's a film in the pipeline. You'll hear about it soon. Watch this space. Thank you. Thank you.
Was that it? No questions on the card?
English or Hindi? English? I can't hear you. Well, I think that freedom and azadi is really the most precious gift and also our most fundamental right as human beings in any society in the world. And I think that India has a very, very beautiful and a very inspiring legacy of how we have achieved this, and the tenets of this azadi are enshrined in our constitution. And as someone who has done a whole show on the constitution, I think it's really important that all of us know exactly what this azadi means and respect not just our rights but our duties also. Hello. Are we done? I don't know. Well, I think it's great that Lakmé Fashion Week. I think it's great that Lakmé Fashion Week is in its 15th year. So big congratulations to the whole team. First of all, it's a spectacular event, and I'm sure people work very hard to put it together. So that's amazing. I think this is a huge platform for new talent, and it's a great opportunity. And I'm here to support one such amazing talent, which is Swati Vijayvargi. And I think that it's really nice that new talented people like this can come out. It's good for us. We look good in new different ways. Yes, you can see me again on screen very jaldi on Diwali in the Salman Khan starrer Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, and then early next year in a very sweet, beautiful film called Nil Bate Sannata. Well, I'm about to start an almost biopic, which is a film that is inspired from 2-3 different real people, but it's not one individual person. But that is an official announcement, and we will wait for that. I think that definitely it's more difficult for an indie film and an indie filmmaker to release a film, but I think things are changing, and the nicest thing about this whole setup is that the more established producers and directors are the people who are coming in support. So if you look at the way in which Karan Johar helped Lunchbox come out, or the way in which Amir Khan and Kiran Rao have helped People Live and smaller films come out, Ship of Theseus and so on, or in the way in which Masan got picked up, I think that it's actually really nice to see that the industry works as a team when it comes to the subject of a good film, and that people really support it to come out. And I've had a similar experience with Nil Bate Sannata, which has been taken by Anand Rai, so a small indie kind of film. So yeah, I think it's a good time for all kinds of films. बिल्कुल ये बहुत ही I like how Swati works so much इसकी मेरी अपनी personality कहीं पे इनके काम में reflect हो रही है. For example, I'm very proud of Indian textile tradition. About मुझे लगता है कि इंडिया का एक बहुत ही कमाल की संस्कृति है कपड़ों की. तो I think कि ऐसे डिजाइनर
Are we standing? Oh God. Where are we going? Oh God. Let's get this done. She'll do.
Okay. No, I want to hold your hand, yeah.